What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Florida Boy DJ checking in. Currently 3:36 a.m. I'm done with my run. As you see, I'm in the yard. Yeah, I don't get off to 5:30 in the morning, so I'm just sitting here. I hit a little light run tonight. Little 110 mile up, 110 miles back. So just sitting in the yard killing time. That's the fun side about being a union driver is when you done with your one run, you basically sit on the clock till it's time to go home. They don't allow you to clock out early, but it is what it is. Today video, it ain't about that. I'm gonna speak on that a little later, but I want to get y'all my point of view, the pros of working for this union company. I can't speak on FedEx, UPS, or none of the RL carriers or none of the other ones that uh how they run their business, whatever they union. But here where I'm at, I'm gonna give you my point of view, the pros of it. And I want to start off by saying, man, it's a pretty being in the union is pretty laid back, man. It's totally different from a mega company, you know. And what I mean by that is when it come down like to your work schedule, right? Well, when you come in, what you gonna be doing? We don't have force dispatch. At mega companies, you have these force dispatch. They put you on a load, whether you want to do it or not. And if you don't take it, then they threaten you with you gonna either take it or you're gonna lose work for the day. Sometimes they play games and punish you, make you sit a few days. Cause I had that happen to me a few times. Well, once or twice. They punish you by making you sit for a few days, and then when you call and ask about work, they tell you that it ain't no work in that area. It's slow in that area. You know all of the above. So you drivers already know how that right there go. So that's number one. No force dispatch. You know, when you come in, um, being that it's different shifts. I'm on the 9 o'clock at night till 5:30 in the morning. So on my shift, it's 7 drivers, including me. So by me being the newest person, the newest man on the total pole, is they have 7 orders. Sometimes 5, sometimes 6, sometimes 8 or 9. But they have 7 orders. And granted, none of these um runs ain't nothing hard. You got the longest one is like a 3 hour drive. 3 hour drive up, 3 hour drive back up there by New York. You still in Jersey City, but it's not in New York. Right across the street from New York. The other one is like 2 hours, two and some change up, two and some change back. So what they would do is um they tell you they got loads, whatever, and seniority. They go down a list. Well, I got these loads. Which one you want? Boom, 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 boom. And then whatever left, they get to you. But being that I work around a lot of older guys, they play it fair because they know how it is being the new guy. So they're like, man, what you want to do? You want to do this or you want to do that one? But you know me, I take the longer runs because I'm still stuck in the chasing miles, and that's something I got to get used to, slow down because I get paid by the hour now. So when they ask, the manager will pass out the work, whatever. He don't assign work. He just ask from the top man to the bottom man what runs you want, which run you want. And granted, like I say, only one run a night, and that one run is a dropping hook. No matter what, you go to that long run or the short run, everything is dropping hook. You don't deal with shippers and receivers, none of that. You go pull up to the parking slip, Find one, drop it, go turn your paperwork in, and then you get a little, you get, it's pink, yellow, and white, and then have your trailer number on that, or whatever. Your empty trailer. You grab that, get them a copy, or staple it, put it in the box, and you keep it moving. So, go back what I was saying. It's no forced dispatch. I love it about that because, like I say, either you gonna take the run or you gonna miss work. Another thing I like about when it comes down to that, and we'll stay on the same topic. When it comes down to this forced dispatch stuff, um, at the union, is if you don't feel like running, you let them know you don't feel like running. They give it somebody else. It's no, you're gonna get in trouble or they gonna feel some type of way. You run this. We as drivers, we run what we gonna do. We tell them how we feel. I don't get into that, but that's how it is. Another thing I like about the union is, like I say in my short, I just uploaded exposing the hours. If you go back, if y'all haven't watched that, go back and watch my YouTube short on the hours. Can't speak for every other union, but here where I'm at, the hours is gravy. 9 o'clock at night to 5:30 in the morning. So all that, oh, you gonna run your clock out, nothing like that. Nah, it's not. It's nowhere near that. Like I say, I work 8 hours a day. Sometimes I could be doing 10, 11 hours if I feel like doing a double, just to make that double time, get 3, 4 hours, maybe 5 hours for that day. All that's double time. So I like the fact no forced dispatch. Um, I like the hours. I also like the fact that when it come down to the benefits and stuff, that's a big pro for me. That's the reason why I took this job. Um, 401k, a dollar on a dollar match, um, benefits, medical, dental, eye, all that is free. The union pay for all that. You don't think? I guess I'm assuming that that's where we pay our union dues for once a month at the end of the month. That it cover all that, but we don't pay nothing out of pocket. If you got some hypothetical speaking, if you're a diabetic and your diabetic medicine costs $2,000, only thing you'll have to pay out your pocket is $20 for the medicine. You don't have to pay the whole 2,000. And on top of that, we don't have no co-payments and nothing. You just show them your union card, whatever they're gonna do. The next thing you know, like I say, no co-payments. Uh, you don't pay for your medicine. You go anywhere in the world. Um, with that right there. Another thing I like about a pro is you get paid time off. That's always been my biggest thing. You know, um, like for instance, once you join the union, you get 40 hours off top. You don't have to work your way in to getting paid time off. They give you 40 hours off top. And what make it so good about this is, um, say for instance, the end of the year, and you a person like me don't like take off unless I'm going back home to Florida to visit my family. Uh, if I don't want to use my 40 hours, I either could roll it over or to the next year and keep building on that, or I could cash in. I could sell him back to the union and get paid for that. So that's a big A plus. And when it came to that decision making for me, um, I feel like, and I truly still do feel like, if you're a CDL holder and once you go on duty, behind the wheel, whether you driving or not, over the road, OTR, regional, whatever the case may be. I feel like we all should get paid for some type of, just for being in the truck. It's unfair that we have to be on the road during holidays and stuff like that and don't get paid for it. Only time you get paid is when you go deliver that whatever you're hauling, whatever. So I like that. Another pro is when it come down to uh, overtime, we don't get paid overtime. We get paid double time. Well, it's the same thing, but we get paid double time. So um, anything after 8 hours or anything after 40 hours, that's double. So if you're making $30 an hour, you already know that's $60. And like tomorrow, Memorial Day, I'm scheduled to work. So for the whole 8 hours, hopefully I have more hours than that. Hopefully I could get a double or something. Um, work probably like 12, 13, 14 hours. But Memorial Day is tomorrow. I'm scheduled to work. So the whole 8 hours I'm on shift, all that is triple time. So 30 times 3, that's $90. $90 times 8, you already know that's almost $500, $600, something like that. So that was a big ace plus for me, and it still is. Um, Another pro that I specifically like is um it's no they word versus it's your word versus they word. It's no longer that your manager could write you up because of something that they said that you done. They could write you up, but you got the union dude that been here forever and another manager. They go in the room and they see if it's worth it. Did you do something wrong? And 9 times out of 10 they gonna throw it out. That's an A plus. Another pro that I like um, is they got lawyers for us. So if you out there on the road, you get into some mess, whatever, they got lawyers that will fight for you. It's no trying to find a lawyer to beat whatever going on. They got lawyers actually here that fight for things that go on the road. Now, speeding, if you get caught speeding, getting a speed ticket red-handed, that's a ticket on you. But accidents and all that, which we already know, it's a lot of insurance fraud things going on and a lot of other mess. You know, that's a big A plus because like I say, it just getting crazy and crazy out here, and people see the tractor trailers and they see a big paycheck. But like I tell people that don't try trucks, why people out here uh thinking about a check, that same check that they thinking about getting from you running into back of them or whatever the case may be, might be that same check will bury them. But that's neither here nor there. So they got the lawyer thing going on for us, whatever. In case you get in some mess up there on the road, um, they got lawyers that fight for you free, no out of pocket, nothing. You just got one on site. Another pro that I like is you get your work. They don't like I say, they don't mess with you. It's no constantly calling you, see where you at. They don't monitor you at all. It's none of that. It's laid back. And like I say, I work for a big company, but on my shift is seven including me drivers. So it's real laid back. And then I work night shift from 9 at night to 5:30 in the morning. So we that's a pro because we already dealing with a lot on the road with this mental stress thing going on. And the last thing we want to hear from is a dispatch or a manager calling you every 30 minutes or every 10 minutes holding your hand. So that was an A plus. um Another one of my favorite ones is we don't have no speed sensors on our truck, you following too close, which I don't do anyways because you know they like to brake check out here. It's no speed sensors on there, none of that. Actually, our truck go like my truck goes 71, 72 miles a foot. I don't know how much it is on the cruise, but um, they don't pull you up about that. Matter of fact, I did one ride along. I got hired on. I did one ride along. The next day, they asked me was I'm comfortable doing it myself, and I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm cool. Plus, I need to learn the route that I'm going anyways because, like on the East Coast, anybody know about that Delaware Bridge? It's free to go over 295, but coming back is cost like $60 for a truck. So on 295, crossing back over to 95. So quick story. My second day, they asked me was I'm comfortable. I'm like, yeah. So they wanted me to follow the dude that I rode with, and it's so crazy because this I knew it was real. This it was crazy because they was like, well, he said, man, I don't have no problem with him following me, but let him follow somebody else because he like a 65, 70 mile driver. I'm like a 75. I'm like, damn. So yeah, they don't pull you about your speed. You ain't got no sensors that's going off in the truck. You lane, staying in the lane, following too close, nothing like that. Another thing we don't have here is camera. You got a camera facing outward, whatever the case may be. But that just for if anything go up on the road and they could see what went on, what caused that. They can't look inside the cab. We don't have that type of thing in our truck. So uh yeah, that's what I like about it, man, because like I say, it's no micromanaging. Uh Actually the managers, they they stay in their place. You know how you got these managers that you might call on the phone or be walking the office and they feel like they could say something smart to you or slick and make you react, whatever like that. Here at the union, they they know their place. They treat you like a human instead of a number. And that was a big A plus. You know, coming to somewhere that actually treats you like a human, it still feel kind of weird to me, but I'm slowly but surely getting used to it. I've been here like 60 days now, but I'm getting used to it. But here they treat you more like um a human instead of a number. And everybody from the human resource to your manager is somebody here always to help you, guide you through whatever you need or you're going through. They guide you in the right direction. It's no old pass it right along, whatever the case may be. So that's a big plus for me because like I say, you drivers already know, working for these mega companies, you tell them what's going on, and you may not hear back from them. You might have to call them and like see what's the update or whatever the case may be. Here at the union, it's much laid back. It's much better. The pay better, the hours better, the insurance better, the whole 9 yards. Like I say, come in, you know, and they start from the top man, seniority dude, down to the bottom, and that's how you dictate what you're gonna do tonight that night. But like I say, you only got two places we go to, 164 miles, 170 miles, and like 115, 120 miles, and that's it. And another pro that I like about this union I am at, everything is dropping hook. Everything. I think I already said that before, but I want to reiterate that. Everything is dropping hook. Uh, Pro, and another thing is, like I said, I think I said in the beginning of the video is, you don't talk to no shippers, no receivers. You don't see them. Once you come there, you go turn your paperwork in and you keep it moving. So that was pretty much everything that I know off the top of my head. If I uh realize I forgot something, or whatever the case may be, I will make a part two. But for right now, this is my pro on why I like the union job, And like I say, I got back at like 3:06. As you see, it's 3:56. How many of y'all just getting paid? And that was one of my biggest things. Like I say, as a CDL holder, when you come on duty, whether you working or not, whether you owe the role or not, once you schedule to work or your clock says you gotta work, you I think you should get paid for it, man. Because like I say, at the end of the day, uh it's unfortunate, man. You be at these shippers and receivers, you could be on time, you could be early, but some strange reason you may be leaving there, be sitting there a couple hours waiting on the load or unload or whatever the case may be, and you gotta wait 2 hours just to get paid. For us with the union, you get paid so you come on clock. I just feel like, especially on the holiday time, whatever, if you out there on the road, at least break bread. But for the time being, man, this your boy Florida Boy DJ checking in. Uh, that's my pros on. That's my pros on working for this union. Like I said, I can't speak for everyone else, every other union, but the one I'm at, it's my pro. Thanks for stopping by, watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't already watched, go watch my YouTube shorts about the hours exposed, and you will see I actually work. I literally work a 9 to 5. Uh, I thank all the new subscribers. I thank for the viewers. Um, like I said, I'm gonna continue to try to drop videos that's meaningful and not just know anything and just give you the real. Until next time, this your boy Florida Boy DJ checking out. All you drivers, keep both hands on the steering wheel, eyes on the road. Try to make it back to your family. Till next time.